I mean, I think we knew we put ourselves in a tricky position trying to beat San Diego State at San Diego State. They've been the class of the conference all season long and continue to be. Like they're a very good team. So we knew that going into that game we were going to have to throw everything at them and try and find a way. And for the large majority of the game, I thought it was a very back and forth game. I thought both teams played really well. And we gave up a goal, and then we had to throw the kitchen sink at them. So the last goal, I think at that point we probably had one defender in the game, and we were just trying to figure out a way to get a couple goals back. But again, it's kind of been the message all year. I think in between the two 18s, we've had a really good team. We've played good soccer. We've dominated a lot of possession. We've not given up a ton of chances. But inside of both 18s, I think we were too soft defensively, and I think offensively we weren't clinical enough. And that is something that we're going to have to work on and continue to refine over the course of the spring. And a lot of young returning players that I think are going to be continue to be really exciting for our program. So despite the season not going the way we wanted to, I still think we're very hopeful, and we know that we've got some young players that are going to continue the legacy of these seniors that are moving on now.
Coach, when you look at the season as a whole, were there different challenges that you guys faced that maybe you hadn't seen before or in a while?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, COVID kind of gave us this group of players that were with us for a really long period of time, and they won a lot of championships, and they really created a really positive culture here. And some of them are moving on now and graduating. Some of them graduated last year, but we had the same players for a long period of time, and I think that was a big key to some of our success. And we'll have that again now. Like a lot of our players that are starting are quite young, and they need to get the experience, and they need to kind of take some of the hits that I think we took this season. And the key is, how do you react and how do you respond? And at every step, they've stayed true to our culture, and they've stayed true to kind of owning it ourselves. We're not finger pointers. We don't blame other people. We point the finger internally, and these players will do that. And I think this spring is going to be huge for them to kind of find that a little extra confidence inside of both boxes.
Heather, how has it been now that you have more holes to fill, more pieces, just recruiting the young players, kind of the future for this program?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're always going to be in these recruiting battles, no matter where you are. But I do think that we've had a lot of success in the transfer portal because people know kind of like our program and what you're going to get here and the way you're going to be treated here, and I think that's something we're proud of. And then I think we have a lot of freshmen that, you were lucky enough you were there a lot, JJ, which we appreciate, but it was they have some energy to them, they have some spark to them, but it takes a little bit to understand that the weight is on you, and you have to carry that a little. And I think this senior class that's leaving now has really passed that on. But we're excited about our incoming freshmen that get to sign pretty quick here, and yeah, I think the program's in a great place. It's just a matter of kind of climbing back up again now.